understanding the pricing model. So generally, right, in all cloud webs, right, there will be a tiered model where there will be multiple plans and each plans will have certain features coming with it. So for example, with Aptrana, which is our solution, we have advanced, advanced plus and premium, and each of these plans have some features, right? So every cloud web mostly has multi-tiered model where there's a feature-based trial. In addition to this, there will be add-ons because though there are plans and there are certain features around it, there will be some features which might not be part of any of these plans and that has to be got as an add-on. So this is something that you will have to first talk with your vendor, understand what it is, right? Then once you have understood this, then there comes the pricing lever, right? So generally the pricing levers will be twofold. One is the license would be issued based on number of applications or number of domains that you want to protect, right? So these are common levers. Either one of these would be used. So this is the license ka lever, right? And then there is also a consumption-based lever, which would eventually be a lever on your traffic, right? How much traffic your application is getting, which you want to protect. The variables on which this is either measured is either on the number of requests that you get through a WAF or on the total GB, the total traffic size, which is GB, or it could be peak MBBS, right? Peak, the size of the pipe. So essentially, number of requests or size of your request or the size of the pipe of the request that is coming to you. So these are the three various parameters on which different vendors do pricing models. So for us, we do a per application GB based modeling, right? So that, but this is something that you need to understand. These are three levers, and the consumption model is not something that all vendors are transparent. They might say that it is unmetered, but eventually, if you have to enable a DDoS feature, then there will be a request-based pricing. So that you might have to go into the layers of it to completely determine what will be your cost to it. So that's the first thing that you will need to understand. Next is understanding the add-ons, right? So there are various features, and as I said, WAP, our WAF, which has now grown into WAP, has various avatars of it, right? So like a solution like us, we integrate scanner with it, we integrate CDN with it, and we give it as a single solution. Many might not have a scanner. Many might provide scanner as an add-on. They might have API security as an add-on. They might have bot module as a separate add-on. Some will say DDoS protection, but it might be a metered DDoS protection, which eventually means if there's a sudden surge of attack, then there will be a surge pricing that might be there, right? SIEM might be an add-on, SSO might be an add-on. So there are various factors, right? Or origin protection, which is a very important part of your WAP protection, right? If your origin is not completely protected, WAP can be easily bypassed. So it is a must-have feature, but many vendors do give that as an add-on. So you will have to go through the list of add-ons that every vendor provides and determine which of these features are must-have for you, right? That will be an important step that you will need to do. And as part of it, also determine what type of WAF are you trying to look at. Are you trying to get a managed WAF, or are you going to do a normal WAF? If it is WAP and you are going to manage it, then also try and determine what is the cost of you managing that WAP, right? So these are very important decisions that you will have to make. And if a vendor says that they are providing a managed solution, go into the details of what do they mean by the managed solution. Do they do FP monitoring? Do they write the custom rules for you? Or else do you have to continue to write the custom rules? Because all these things matter. And based on that, your cost of ownership is going to change.